Motivation is when you have people coming to your aid and trying as much as possible to show love in the things that you do. And also, sometimes when we lose our beautiful ones in life, it brings about pain in our hearts. On this edition of Arsenal Fans Beat, brought to you by Arsenal Fans Globally, we've got a lot of Arsenal fans in Sierra Leone. We're here seated in the studio because of two key things. One is something that brings elation in our heart, and the other is something that brings pain in our heart. Talking about elation, I want to use the opportunity to welcome every member of Arsenal Sierra Leone supporters chapter in Sierra Leone, led by Hospi himself in the house. Hospi, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Ken.
And I want to also say the captain of Arsenal Sierra Leone supporters chapter football team. No other person. Dan, tell us your name now.
For viewers out there, my name is Sam Smart Jr. That is the full name. I go by screen name Adaptor. So I'm the media person for Arsenal chapter and for the captain for the football team as well.
That's the Skippo. I'm talking about the Skippo. You have that beautiful lady that is always talking and giving us giggling smile. I'm talking about begging Martinelli. Martinelli, please, oh, please, oh. But somehow, the last time Hospi said, your message never got to Martinelli because he's not listening to you to do what you want him to do. Welcome, Nene.
Hi, guys.
Nene, why is your voice flat now? What happened? Is it because Martinelli is still laundry?
Well, I'm not really sure about the result for the game coming up.
Anyway, we have seated close to Nene. That woman there, she likes Odegaard like mad. And she's like, is it Odegaard that is your fan? Are you not a fan of Odegaard? Who is your fan?
She hates Arteta.
She hates Arteta. Okay. She's an Arteta out. So, Nikki, please say hello to our fans.
Hello, guys. I actually don't hate Arteta. I just don't like his tactics.
Okay. Sitting close to Nikki, we have the man that's got solution to Arsenal's challenges. His name is Solution. Say something to our fans.
Hi, fans out there. I'm going by the name of Bella Senior Content, but living as Solution. We want to say hi.
Okay, and season at the extreme left is no other person. When you talk about what we do in environment and trying to mitigate the challenges that we face in our environment in Sierra Leone, especially when it has to do with climate issues, there's one key man that has been playing a fundamental role with all the data analysis that you're seeing on the Arsenal Sierra Leone supporters chapter on Facebook. Is no other person than Peter Rogers. Peter, say something to our fans and viewers.
Hello, viewers. I am Peter Rogers, the environmental and safeguard officer at Arsenal supporters chapter.
And there's one pretty lady, Ebony, beautiful. She's a sitter of Arsenal. Say something.
Hi guys, I'm Sita of Arsenal and my name is Sita Fitzmawa, commonly known as Sita of Arsenal.
Yes, we spoke about motivation, we spoke about challenges that we face. We're here to really talk about, I don't want us to start on a sad note, but I just want us to look at what the BHF and Ivorian Silla did in order to appreciate the things that Arsenal Sierra Leone supporters chapters are doing by coming to share in our views and the things that we do. They've come on to give us some beautiful items in terms of football jerseys, giving us whole kits, general kits for football, and they've given us football also. And I just want Hospi to throw more light on this.
All right. We're elated today to have received BHF, Barry Hell Foundation, and Ivorian Silla. Actually, it was Silla who reached out to me, telling me about what they've been doing in fighting drugs in Sierra Leone. They have carried out a Say No to Drugs campaign for quite some time, and it has been impactful. So they just wanted to donate to a football entity. Fortunately, he's an Arsenal fan. He crossed paths with the official fan base, and they did the donation. But also, I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to the Barry Health Foundation and thank you to Ivorian Silla Foundation. You guys have done tremendously well. we are very much optimistic of being partners with you in this. We have started this before, but now we have reasons to intensify our efforts in promoting this message. Thank you for being here today. Of course, you donated a whole football team set of jerseys, including the goalkeeper jersey. I love the goalkeeper jersey. The big one.
That makes
Because
sense.
our goalkeeper
It's large in
Oga Alexander. Now I'm inside, my brother. Thank you so much. And I know Alexander will be asking for the gloves. Barry, Ivoria, don't worry, we'll find him a glove here. They builders, their glove. Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much, Spi. Talking about giving back to society, these are basically the things that Arsenal Sierra Leone supporters have been doing here in Sierra Leone, trying to reach out, giving out to society, and trying to ensure that we embrace everyone. But there's a major challenge also that I want to use channel for us to look at how we're going to. We found out that in Sierra Leone, you have a lot of Arsenal groups, but most of them don't even understand that there is an Arsenal renowned and recognized group in Sierra Leone. How do you go about trying to bring these people together to ensure that they embrace and join the actually recognized chapter like the Arsenal UK?
So I'll just say each one bring one. Now that you are listening, it's an opportunity to tell someone else who's an Arsenal fan that there is an official fan base. I know the technicians will have our numbers on the reel so that you can contact us. It's free to be an Arsenal fan. It's free to join us at the official fan base here in Sierra Leone. And we are doing marvelous and great things. And this is the only official group in Sierra Leone. There is no other one. So I don't want you to get distracted. And I also know that most of you guys out there don't know about the existence of the official chapter here in Sierra Leone. Well, we are part of the organizers that we are part of the organizers for the event of the AFTV here in December when they came here. Robbie,
Cecil,
Wanko
Hassan, Ebue, Alhaji Dwarf.
We were there. If you saw the welcome video at the hotel, you place this face to that video. We are the official channel. We are the official group. We know they ask you for left your group. No, we're not asking you to leave your group. You can still be in your group, but it's also be honorary for you to join the official group. So you will be part of the official structure.
Okay, fantastic. This is good for everyone out there that form groups, because one of the biggest challenges they also have is that most of them feel like, okay, I've got my group, I've got like 20, 30 persons in my group. If I join this group, I'm going to lose the virtue and the command that I have in running this group. What do you have to tell them? Because they need to allay those fears so that they'll be able to embrace this new calling of asking them to join the official group.
As an admin, as a CEO, as a chairperson of your unit, your small Arsenal group, have no fear. You still have autonomy. We're not taking your group away from you. Your group will still exist. But it will be advantageous if you are also part, or your members are part of the bigger platform, which is the official group. We are not taking your group away from you. Your group will still exist, but we are going to incorporate your members so they become part of the larger community, which is the official one.
Okay. The truth is that your group is not going to be taken away from you. It is important that you join the group in order to find out the new things, the ideals, and the things you're going to benefit. Do they stand to benefit anything in joining this official group? Because that's one of the driving forces. Because if you ask me if I'm in a group and you ask me to leave my group and come to this group, they say when the devil you know is better than the angel that you don't know. So I'll be like, okay, if I'm going to leave my group, I know everything that happens within the periphery of my present group. So if I'm going to join this group, what are the things that are going to lure me into joining the group? Can you allow them to know what they stand to benefit in joining the official group in Sierra Leone?
There are always benefits aligned with joining the official group. First, it's part of recognition. You'll be proud to say I'm part of the official group in Sierra Leone. So, like members who registered in the past, we have their names on the Arsenal extranet. They have unique membership number. And it also makes it easier for you if you also want to subscribe to the official Arsenal fan base in the UK, the fan club. It's easier when you pass through the official channel. There are also benefits that if you want, like for example, to go into merchandise, you want to buy jerseys. When you buy through the official fan base centrally, there is a discount there for you. And also for match day tickets, you want to buy a ticket to a match in the UK to go and watch Arsenal play. Once you buy that ticket through the official fan base here in Sierra Leone, there is also a discount for you. And you also have now an opportunity to be part of the widest football community because we have structures all over the country. Go to the north, to the northwest, to the east, to the south. Arsenal Sierra Leone is there, which makes it the most friendly and the most available and accessible unit or institution in terms of football support in Sierra Leone. So you be in Kenema, you still have people to associate with. You can link you up with people. You go to Kono, you go to Kailahu. We are all over the place. It's just being part of the greater, the greater majority, which always serves or puts in a corner of superiority.
Okay. The opportunity that you have in joining the official group is enormous. So I'm joining you using this channel to ask you to embrace it and be part and parcel of it. We know that one of the major challenges that we're facing in Sierra Leone and globally is the issue of drug abuse. And a lot of youths feel that indulging in drug will help them to cut off the challenges that they're facing. Like some of them doesn't have job, some of them are graduates, they don't have jobs. Some of them feel they're from a poor home and there's nobody out there to help them. And they believe that the only way for them to get out of this dog ground is for them to embark on drug. Now we know that as an official group, there are a lot of stuff that the group has been doing in Sierra Leone in order to address the issue of drug abuse. What are the things that the youth tend to benefit if they join this official group in order to escape from the drug world? Then I would like you, for a young lady, because this falls in the purview of young people. As a young lady, because drug abuse is not about the guys, the ladies too are also involved in it. So what is your take with regards to this?
Being part of Arsenal Sierra Leone, as you see from the banner behind, there is a campaign against drug abuse. A lot of youths, young people, vibrant man, you see have been suffering. The recent drug that has been happening in Sierra Leone that is known to everybody is the fight for push. But being part of this institution, we will not discriminate anybody. Whether you're an addict or you know somebody that is an addict, that is an Arsenal fan or football lover, a human as well. As the person is a human, we can help you out. Reach out to Arsenal Sierra Leone. You come in, like I said, there's no discrimination here. We're going to take you as our own. We are going to give you support. We are going to talk to you because one of the reasons why so many people are into this, like you said earlier, maybe they feel left out due to their problems. They are fighting their own battle by themselves. But popular philanthropists said before that a problem shared is happily solved. So this is a community. We are people here that you can talk to. What you say to me, I do not have to say it to Sita or anybody here. Say it to me, confide in us, and we are going to help you out. So I think that is a very, very good thing from the organization. I must recommend that chairman here because bringing people together is not easy. Everybody have our own battle that we are fighting, but coming into our family is another thing. If you come in this forum, you feel welcome, you feel belong, and that is one thing we are proud of. Every Arsenal fan so far, there is one thing we always say: once a gunner is always a gunner. So wherever you are coming to Arsenal Sierra Leone, we're going to support you in any way we can, even with the fight against drugs.
Thank you. That's a fantastic one. It's a fantastic contribution looking at what Arsenal Sierra Leone are doing. And the other part, I want to refer to Peter Rogers. Peter, we're talking about the environment and the things. How do you think the youth also can come in if they join Arsenal Sierra Leone official group by really improving in harnessing the things that are happening in the environment?
Thank you very much. The good thing is Arsenal focuses on the environmental sustainability. Good enough. We join our hands with the Arsenal Global to see how we can reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. especially now that climate change is ravaging, and Sierra Leone is not an exception. People can testify that in Sierra Leone we are being hit by one of the most devastating effects of climate change, and in relation to the mudslide that happened in August 2017. And this always brings a memory because during that effect, there was loss of lives and properties, millions of ruins, and a lot of people, over 1,000 people, lost their lives. And it's always fresh in our minds, especially when we are approaching the rains or we're in the rains. So, being part of the Asna Sierra Leone, it has always been a pleasure that we see environmental education as part of our tribe, and it's good enough our membership is always committed to see how we can try to mobilize funds in order to see how we can give back to society through climate mitigation or adaptation. One of our laudable events was the planting of the 500 trees at Motome, and that drive was actually motivated by the membership because every single time was raised from the membership. And good enough, we are able to leverage on that opportunity to see how we can spread our projects to other parts of the country. And today we are fortunate to get a donation from EHF and Ivorian Silas. That one is a laudable one, which show our commitment and our shared responsibility. Even though they are talking about drugs, their emphasis is placed on drugs. But in all of this, environmental sustainability is very key. And we want to complement their efforts to see how we can match environmental issues and drug challenges. On that note, we are going to see how we can promote environmental education and how we can try to mitigate the drug effect. Drug is something that is everywhere now in Sierra Leone. It's really, really accessible, especially by the youth. So one of the ways in which we can mitigate it is get the awareness. People know what are the effects and how can we incorporate these people back to society. They should not be neglected. We have to bring them. And the Asthma Sierra is key on giving back to society, especially through our various drives. And drug is not an exception. So we have been doing it how we manage environmental education through football. So drug abuse and substance abuse, we are also trying to see how we can try to incorporate that into our programs. Good enough, our CEO here is really committed to see how this drive can be achieved, and people are coming on board. So meaning our efforts have been really having that kind of visibility that we are craving for. Yeah. But at the end of it all, we still need to do more. So we are craving on your indulgence that you come on board, whatever little you can, to give back to society through the environment. How we have this our project on tree planting. Now we are trying to see how we can have some areas in Freetown, degraded area, how we can afforest this area. But we don't want to limit our projects in Freetown. We also want to see how the provincial town can benefit. Thus, the Asthma Foundation, the Asthma Sierra Leone chapter, our tentacles are spread right across
the regions.
We have our membership drive in east, west, north, and south, and the northwest. So wherever you are, you have a commitment to make through some of those membership forums. So just contact the CEO and the membership and then we see how we can incorporate you into our community.
Wow.
You know, every one of us will benefit in one way or the other.
Thank you so much. That's an expertise knowledge from the environmental specialists of the platform. We're moving away from giving back to society and the things that Arsenal Sierra Leone has been doing. On a sad note, I want to use the opportunity for us to keep a minute silence for the loss of a Guna in Arsenal Sierra Leone. Her name was Miss Fatmata Kagbo, that we lost recently. Let us observe a minute silence in honor of a fallen hero. Now, gentle soul, rest in perfect peace. Talking about the loss of Fatmata Kagbo, there's one person that played the clarion, position on hearing her death. She was a Muslim, and she did something in rallying members of the platform together, even without reaching out to anybody. She spent her money to even create a banner for the loss of her sister. I want to talk to Nikki. Nikki, how did you feel about the loss of Fatmata Kagbo? Because the last I saw of her was when we had our tree planting dinner. She was lively at the photo platform, taking shots, and was smiling with everybody.
Thank you, Ken. So, I can't tell if I can buckle up my emotions to say it, but her death came as a shock and surprise to me, you know. I felt bad, and I still just can't accept it, because when I sit and think to myself, come on, she was okay for her dinner. She was there. And the saddest part about everything is this regret that I built up in me, because before going, she met me and said, oh, Nikki, I don't tire, make we snap. But because I was busy with my tax given to me, I was unable to give her that last attention of taking that photo with her. And that regret is something that I'm still holding on to. Her death come as a shock and surprise to all of us, and we hope and pray that as she has passed on to this new life, that her way will continue to be clear.
Wow, that our will will continue to be clear. It shows how ephemeral life is, that today we are here, tomorrow we are no more. It is important that whatever we're doing in life, as long as we have the breath of life of sleeping and waking up, that we need to ensure that we keep our hands in good terms, and also try as much as possible to impact on one another. If we're not able to impact on one another, then let us leave a legacy that somebody will look back and say, yes, it was worthwhile when you were here. And I also want to use the opportunity to also ask some members, Sita, what was your feeling like when you got the news of the loss of Fatmata?
Okay, so just like Nikki was saying, for me, that was the first time I had to meet with her, because I was actually the one ushering people to their seats. And when she came in, she actually wanted to go and sit down, but then she turned and noticed the backdrop for the photo shoot, and then she went back and told me, oh, I'll come back, let me just go back and take pictures. So when she went, she took the pictures. I was there. We asked her to come. We asked others, and she was part of the people we asked to come for starters and all that. So for me, that was the first time actually meeting her. And Arsenal Forum is a very large forum. We have a lot of people, but she had played a lot of parts. She has played a very great role in that Arsenal Forum. And from others that have actually been close to her, they can tell she's actually a nice person. And meeting her on that very first time, I know she's actually a calm and very and quiet person. So for us, it's actually a loss, even though a lot of us were unable to actually connect deeper with her, but it's a loss for us all. And then we pray may her soul continue to rest in peace.
It's a loss for us all, and we pray that her soul will continue to rest in peace. One of the key things that I want to find out, is there anything that Arsenal Sierra Leone is doing towards her? Because we know that she's been buried, and maybe like paying courtesy call to the family members. Is there anything that they intend to do?
Um,
Maxine, okay,
yeah,
Mickey,
yeah, come on.
okay.
Yeah, so the moment we heard of her death, being a Muslim, she was buried the next day. There and then, our able CEO immediately called us together and said, "Well, know who she was," and she was a vibrant. Let me say, a vibrant. There is no occasion, as there is a picture taken, you won't see her there. She has
Yeah,
always
because
been
I
there.
took note of that.
That's how
Yeah.
sweet she's there. That football match, she was there. You know, in fact, my cousin called me and he was like, "That lady, I know her. During that match, she served me food," and I was like, "Oh, well, she's gone." So she asked us that this is what we should do as a family, because Arsenal Sierra Leone, we are not a WhatsApp group. This is what I normally do tell people. We are far from what we are bigger than a WhatsApp group. We are family. So there is a contribution going on right now,
Wow.
and by tomorrow we'll be hoping to see the family to let them know that Alos is a very, very big space that we can occupy now. So by tomorrow we'll go there and do the cry bearing.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's a noble one from Arsenal Sierra Leone. So you have something to say, CEO?
Yes, yes. So this is a clear call to all of you out there that one, you can be part of an entity, and two, being part of us is not enough. You should be very active.
Active, right.
She gave her time. She was a busy person, but because of the love she had for the game, the love she had for Arsenal, the love she had for Arsenal's realm, her commitment was off the roof. So now we are contributing our resources. How we wish we could have contributed is to save her life,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, that's that. The platform is open for contributions to her cry bearing, and also if you want to join us in person, yes, you can join us tomorrow at 4 p.m. I think the place is at Grassfield.
Jenkins.
If you are coming from Shell, just after Texaco, Grassfield, how do you call this place? At Grassfield.
Is it not Jenkins?
Gemini,
Sorry.
Grassfield, Gemini.
Gemini.
If you're coming from Porty, just after Wesleyan Junction, there's Gemini. It's 4 p.m. We'll be there. Even if you're not an Arsenal fan, even if you're not a football loving fan, we've lost a soul. A very young lady in her 30s. You are welcome to join us.
Wow. This is on a sad note that we lost a Guna, a beautiful one for that matter, energetic, because I could still recall her face during the tree planting dinner. She was all over. She was wearing a green gown and looking so beautiful, elegant in all the shots that she took, always with a smile. That was the first time that I met her. Unfortunately, she's no more. I'm here at National Fans Beat, and on behalf of every member of Arsenal Sierra Leone, was saying, "May a gentle soul rest in perfect peace." And this has been on this edition of Arsenal Fans Beat we brought to you. Okay, there's somebody also who want to say something, because we know that a lot of people have got a lot of stuff to say. Rogers have said something, Sita have said something, many have said something. Solution. The man that would think has solution to Arsenal problem. What solution do you have to give us? Let's hear from you. Judging from talking about drugs and talking about the loss of our darling sister. So what's your take?
As a new member to the family, I just want to say I'm happy to be part of you, and to all that you've been discussing. Like, let me just say to the process of Milani, today is my first day to be part of you.
The Arsenal Sierra Leone. Yeah.
So I don't have much to say for today.
But you are saying something because you got solution.
But as the name implies, solution is always there for any problems. And maybe in the next sitting, I'll be try to give what I have more on.
Yes. Whether we like it or not, the solution has given solution. He has given us something.
But and to be honest, is that like to my able CEO, like I've learned a lot from him. He was so emphasizing on the area of these small groups. I will call them small groups of Arsenal fans. I was looking for this kind of opportunity for so long. Only by last week when I got this notification of this campaign, that there is an official Arsenal fan zone.
In
People
Sierra
are going to be donating. I said, oh, this is the kind of opportunity I've been playing for. So let me take this step for me to meet with these people so that I can see how best I can relate my own small group to this platform so that we can start to create one family as an Arsenal. So like as the name for solution, I have so many to give to Arsenal, but for today, let me just limit myself for here.
Okay. We want to say welcome. Actually, he did what you can do sitting out there. He got a prompt of social media, he got in touch, and he's here today. This is an opportunity for you there to join the family. He has his own group. We have not asked him, we are not stripping him of the
his
right
group,
of
yeah.
leading his group. He's going to keep his group, but he's going to share the opportunity with his group members to join. So if you're out there in an Arsenal group, tell the admin, connect with us. The numbers will be on the reel. Contact us. We can always reach out to you to see how we can grow this fan base. We are the biggest and will continue to be the biggest in Sierra Leone.
Yes, we're the biggest and will continue to be the biggest in Sierra Leone. And thank you to Solution for bringing solution. He said he has got a lot of solutions in his kitty. We're looking out for that. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's been part of this edition of Arsenal Fans Beat, from Peter Rogers, Sita, Solution himself, Nikki, Nene, and Hospi himself. I want also want to say thank you to Barry Foundation, the BHF, and Ivorian Sealer. I want to say thank you for your donation, and don't stop what you're doing, because together we can build a larger community together. And don't forget to share, to subscribe, to like to this channel, because together we can do it. Until then, it is come on, you gunners!